billion. That's how many, if you can believe this, 25 billion chicken wings we consume in this country every single year, according to industry data. And it's just the wings. There's not much meat on them. And with football season about to kick off this weekend, of course, the two seem to go hand in hand. But you may be paying a lot more than you did last year for one of your favorites.
That's according to John Davie of the Dining Alliance. Could be a lot more, he says, because of the drought that we suffered this summer. Prices in chicken wings, in some cases, doubling from what they were in 2011. He joins us now to tell us more. Hi there, good to have you here. Make the connection for us. Why does the drought mean higher chicken wing prices during football season?
Well, you know, the drought has driven up significantly the cost of corn, and corn obviously is used to feed all kinds of animals, and chickens, of course, and proteins, and so the that's just one of the factors that's driving up the cost of the chicken wing, and it's actually not even felt the full brunt of the drought effect on the price. We probably won't see that fully until right around Super Bowl time. That's where the big effect. But wings are huge demand. Yeah, exactly.
And especially when you consider this, the razor-thin profit margins for the food industry itself, whether it's a restaurant, a supermarket, whatever it is. So do you think that these costs are going to have to be passed on to consumers?
But yeah, I mean, a restaurant's going to have a couple options, but if they don't do anything, your typical restaurant, especially a bar and grill that serves a lot of wings, could see their profit completely wiped out. They need to react, and they need to react pretty quickly with either changing their portion sizes, they need to change their menu, or they need to raise their pricing. But a lot of restaurants that we work with are very hesitant to raise their pricing right now because the economy, and they're not sure their consumer is going to be able to bear that price increase. There's not too many options left. They can go with frozen wings, they could go with a boneless wing, are some options they have, but they have to change something or else they could see their profits wiped out.
So the pricing on average went from $1.10 a year ago now to some places $2 per pound. That is double. What about the consumer at home? Is there going to be some kind of substitution effect? They're going to buy something else instead of chicken wings?
Yeah, I mean, even in the retail store, it's going to be very similar to what the restaurants are feeling. The consumer is probably going to have similar options in the grocery store, like boneless items and more further processed and frozen items that maybe be a little lower quality, but man, it's more price stability if they can be frozen and that kind of thing.
And nachos also, I mean, they're made with corn when you think about it, and then there's the dairy element with the cheese and all that. But I don't think they'll suffer as much as you will with chicken wings. I think the chicken wings are going to go up a lot. That'll be sticker shock there. But when you go into buy a bag of corn chips, I mean, you're buying corn chips, and you're going to buy whatever it's going to cost, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, the restaurant still will need to pass on some price increases even on those items, because those items are up 20-30% as well. But the chicken wing has a lot of things working against it with demand. Even McDonald's is running a test in certain markets on chicken wings. So the item's become extremely popular, and then on top of it, you have the issue with the drought that hasn't even fully affected the price today.
How long does this issue last? I mean, if the drought goes away, we see pricing improve. How soon after?
Normally, you see prices drop right after the Super Bowl and March Madness, but the thought this year is that that's not going to happen. The prices are going to stay high, and we're not going to see the same return to lower prices after the Super Bowl, because that's right when the drought is going to start really hitting a lot of these items, from beef, chicken, cheese, and everything.
John Davie, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You bet. Have a good football season.
Pretty tremendous week here, Bill.
It was. Very